And there we are.
Yeah. Widescreen, contrast down, brightness up just a smidge. Focus looks good.
Are you filming from a different location?
Yeah. I film from a different location every day.
Wow.
Let's see. All right, how am I going to make this darker without making it turn to brown? Well, I want it to turn to brown, but not like... I want
Super brown.
Because brown is not going to make it look darker. It's just going to make it look brown. So probably a brown-black mixture. Maybe with a little bit of earth mixed in. I'm always trying new things. My Black Templar, they have one look to them because it's like similar colors, but they're all a little different. I don't think I've ever once written down the recipe for these guys.
That's why you got to film every single iteration.
Yeah.
And you'll always know.
Boop, bop. G-Force member 45. Time for more chaplains. What is this madness? Pepjin Luton. Hello. Cayman Astartes. Hi. Graham Deneen. Hi, lads. Daniel
I'm a
Bear.
lad.
Shiny and Chrome.
Shiny and chrome.
Yeah. I am awaited in Valhalla. Everybody who didn't like that movie was a big silly goose. I mean, it's a little
Jeez.
much, but
Yeah, can you...
just...
Yeah. I don't know. Do you think we should restart the stream after you said that?
Yeah, we should probably
I don't
delete
like
the channel.
Yeah, I don't like this negativity that we're bringing to the stream today. Not into it.
Pepjin Luton. It's 4 in the morning here in the Netherlands, working night shift. Ooh, neat. Use this brush. Yeah, for some reason, I'm a little discombobulated.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. I don't know,
It's not like we
before this,
did
I was
anything
just, I was
today.
just maybe working on some scripts a little bit, painting a little. It's all I did.
Nothing crazy happened today. Yeah, and you probably laid down for most of the day. Just
Yeah,
kept
I
your
really
feet
took
up.
it easy.
Yeah, exactly. How nice.
I mean, technically, I am on vacation from shooting videos.
This is true. George Gajardo, sup, Nick and Jay? I trust I've been missed. Of course.
Chair Lizard Blue. This guy makes me moister than an oyster.
I
Donald Caller. Hey, Nick, you picked up any of the new Orc Boys?
agree. Nope.
Are
That's
you
an easy
even
one.
an Orc fan?
Nope, I hate the orcs.
Itchy Nuts. This is my first time I've been up for this. It's 3 a.m. in the UK.
Well, at least your nuts aren't itchy. George Gajardo, has 3D printing killed Games Workshop yet? I'm hoping to
Yes.
buy some shares in the cheap.
Yeah,
but
I think,
those shares will just keep going down and down and down and down in value.
I think we're probably about, what, a week out from 3D printing destroying Games Workshop?
A week. I mean, I would give it maybe 2 days. Yep.
Pepin Luton, what is your absolute favorite chaplain? Oh my goodness, I don't know. It's definitely my Jump chaplain, which also I don't think Games Workshop sells anymore. It is definitely my favorite. Yeah. I would show it off, but it's not near me.
It's a little rude that nobody asked me what mine was. Mine is Gazgul Thraka.
Yeah.
That's my favorite chaplain.
Those don't really have a chaplain
No,
type
but
thing. I guess knobs, although they just hit people when they're not being orky enough. Which I guess the chaplains do too.
I think they hit people if they're too orky.
Mm-hmm.
Don't call me Shirley. So are you in a different location since you're on vacation? Yeah, there's actually behind that that fake background. There's like palm trees.
Oh, yeah.
And ocean. Yeah, it's super nice. Yeah, you were surfing right before stream.
Mm-hmm.
It really takes it out of you, surfing.
It does.
But it's a lot of fun. You're gonna be drinking some bubbly from a coconut.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not gonna be drinking the coconut flavored like LaCroix.
No,
remember that one?
Oh, the coconut
Jeez
LaCroix. I'm not a big fan of coconut. I mean, I like coconut like shavings.
Yep,
but I don't like coconut because it just tastes. For years I used a coconut shampoo, so it just tastes like soap to me. Because when I would drink the coconut shampoo every day,
right.
You know, I just got used to that flavor.
Right. Yeah, but the coconut, I kind of like coconut, but the coconut LaCroix is just an atrocity. I mean, jeez Louise.
It's criminal.
I don't know why they even sell it. Like, who is that really the flavor you're gonna buy?
Yes.
Frozen Throg, what is your favorite aspect warrior, Nick? Beast-Snagas.
I'm gonna say striking scorpions.
Ooh, those are pretty cool.
Oh, the new Howling Banshee models are sick.
What are the fire ones?
Those are the... I don't know. They have the meltaguns. Fire drakes? Fire dragons?
Firemen, I think. Those are pretty good. Yeah, they have really new updated models. I also like, what are they called? Warp talons? What are they called? The spider guys?
Oh,
what are those ones called?
Are they called warp spiders?
Warp spiders. I think that's what it is.
Yeah. There's a couple of really good Russian-made alternatives.
Yeah. And those look really good.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Bear, fire dragons.
Mm.
And then we were talking about warp spiders.
I thought it might be fire dragons, but that sounds more salamanders. Because they also like fire salamanders.
Mm-hmm.
Joaquin Costa, have you guys tried brush-on varnishes? I'm using it on some of the details to get... it gets kind of clogged up. Are spray varnishes the way to go? I think definitely spray varnishes are the way to go. I think the only reason I would brush it on is if I wanted a specific look, like if I wanted one thing to be matte on a glossy model. Like if a frog was holding up a flag, I might use matte on the flag, but not on the frog.
What's on the flag?
Well, it just matte, like it'd be a dry flag, but on a wet frog.
I know, but I was asking what's on the flag.
Ah,
your
another frog.
Oh, another frog. A frog on a frog flag.
Mm-hmm.
Neat.
Cake the Bandit disliked and just learned my company is going to fight the government instead of giving better wages. Yeah.
Yeah. Lucky Bat, a frog, you say? I get it.
The Animaster sadly can't paint along right now. I have an entire room to paint, moved from the awesome hobby station I built my kids, and I will need to build my own. Painting tomorrow, building IKEA stuff afterwards. Good old building IKEA.
Yep. Good old painting a whole room. Can you even imagine painting a whole room?
Nelson Dune. Jane Czar is best girl. Frozen Throg. Brush on is good when you need a quick and dirty surface for details, but now when I have decal solvents...
Ashley and Lancelot show. Hey, good evening. I am here.
Yeah.
We're here too. That's wild.
For some reason, it does not take much paint to cover up the tan.
Ah. Mm-hmm. Nickeries, I'm leaving a dislike only because I can't hang while at work. Love you, Nick. Aw. We have the same name. We're Nick Bros.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nick is short for Nicolopoulos.
Mm-hmm. Nick Totopoulos? That was the name of the main character from the 1998 Godzilla movie, which was not very good. It was not very Godzilla-y.
Was there Godzilla in it?
I mean, not really. It was the American Godzilla. So there was something called Godzilla in it, but it wasn't very Godzilla-y. I don't even think it could breathe fire. Which technically it's not even fire, it's atomic breath. No, Mayo, the skulls on the base need that paints. I did put some skulls. I forgot to put some skulls on this chaplain. On the Indomitus chaplain, so I might need to fix that. Because I think all of my chaplains have a bunch of skulls on the base. Lorenzo Manny. Damn, Jay, give me strength to continue painting my army tonight, feeling lazy. Holy cow, I'm feeling really lazy. But I have stream. So I'm going to paint on stream.
Maybe you only have to paint while we're painting.
Yeah. Or maybe you just have to paint one thing. Like, be like, I'm going to paint this guy's dick tabard. And that's the only thing I'm going to paint. I'm going to just do a good job on it and then put the model away.
It's a good idea.
I'm only going to paint the eyes and then put the model away. Only going to paint the boots and then put the model away. Joaquin Costa. That's a lot of fish. Yep. Which is funny because he says that's a lot of fish. It's his plan. It is his plan to lead Godzilla out with the fish. Also, his name is Nick Totopoulos. It's not that hard a name to say. The running gag in the movie is no one can say his name. Not an impossible name. I still remember there's a great name gag in the movie Office Space where everybody gets this one guy's name wrong, and his name is Najinejad. And nobody can pronounce it, and it's great. But yeah, Nick Totopoulos.
That's really hard. I can't even do it. See? Mustache glasses. Nick's last name is Rose, but that's my last name. My last name is actually Rose Gold. Just like my iPhone.
Film of the dude. When are y'all going to do a video where you both dye your hair black and become emos of battle?
Coming soon.
I don't know if my hair could handle black dye. I mean, it's already basically black.
It is.
Flipnut Doodad 88. The movie sucked donkey ass. Alvaro Pais. It is ridiculous how much I get entertained by this channel. Neat.
It's awesome.
Don't call me Shirley. Put penises on the model instead of skulls. 40k is all about penises. It is. Grim penises. Lee Q. Toho bought the rights to the Godzilla from the 1988 movie, rebranded it to Zilla, and then made it fight the Japanese Godzilla. Zilla was killed in about 30 seconds. Yes, in Godzilla Final Wars from 2004. It was a pretty funny moment. Although, to be fair to Zilla, it was a montage of Godzilla defeating other monsters very quickly, but he was defeated very fast. Weirdly, though, he was defeated in Sydney, Australia, instead of New York. That seems like that would have been the obvious choice. Although I guess in terms of geography, New York was not on the way to Tokyo. So maybe it makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Well, there you have it.
Also in the movie, Godzilla Tokyo SOS. No, it wasn't Tokyo SOS. It was Godzilla Mothra King Ghidorah. Giant Monsters All Out Attack. Some Japanese soldiers turn to one another and they say there's rumors that Godzilla appeared in New York, but we don't buy it. Saying that that the events of the 1998 Godzilla may be canon, but it is not. It was not Godzilla. It was just a Godzilla-like monster.
Mm. You know what? I'm gonna say something controversial.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Godzilla is real. I'll say it here, folks. Nicarise, what do you think of Star Wars Visions?
I haven't gotten a chance to look at it yet, but I'm sure I'm gonna love it. I mean, my favorite Star Wars content. I have a lot of favorite Star Wars contents, but one of my favorites was this comic book series called Star Wars Tales, which was non-canonical stories in the Star Wars universe, and I really dug those. It really gave them a nice license to do whatever they wanted, which is usually when really fun stuff happens. And so I'm super pumped to see what these Japanese companies decided to do with Star Wars. I also usually like animation because they usually do a good job. Like animes are sometimes not very good, but usually they're gorgeous to look at because that's kind of part of it.
Just like me. Not much going on, but gorgeous to look at. Cthulhu 73.
And Japanese.
And I am Japanese. Cthulhu 73. My first 8 minis I painted since returning to the hobby look like I just teabagged them. Should I give up now or keep trying?
I think you should keep trying and then give up. Once you've made it, once you are the greatest painter who has ever walked the face of the earth, then you give up and you play Minecraft.
There you have it. What do you mean by teabag them? Like with an actual teabag?
I assume you dip your balls in paint and then you just squat rapidly on top of the model.
Interesting. But yeah. But, I mean, 8 minis since returning is not very many minis, I would say. You know? I think if you painted maybe a couple hundred and you're like, I don't know. I think you got to keep trying.
Flimbo the dude. How is there rumors of a giant-ass lizard? Wouldn't it be super obvious? I mean, maybe nobody got a picture of it.
Just like aliens. I was scared that I was missing messages, and I realized I was in top chat like a loser.
Lorenzo Manny, always keep trying. I'm going to paint this dude's head. Wish me luck. It's Samuel L. Jackson as a Templar sword brother. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Good old Sam Jackson. I know. Getting back to the topic everyone really cares about, which is Godzilla movies. I know Final Wars is usually like a love it or hate it movie. It's definitely one of the campiest of the newer movies. But I really dug it. It probably also didn't hurt that I was like 10
5
when it came out. No, probably not even that. Like 8. But it was. I really liked it. I don't think it was like a great movie, but most Godzilla movies are not great movies.
Mm-hmm.
I think it had a lot of heart and a lot of action and a lot of overacting aliens. Nick Aris, Godzilla vs. Biollante is top tier. Oh my goodness, is it ever? That is definitely way up there. Basically, the entire Heisei series, every single one of those movies is awesome. I know Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla and Godzilla vs. I think it's just Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla is the one that people don't like love. But all of those movies are tip top. Godzilla vs. Mothra, Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, Godzilla 1985, and what did they end with? Because Godzilla vs. Biollante, I believe, was the first one after Godzilla 1985. And it ended with Godzilla vs. Destroya, which was a masterpiece. Really, those, 6 or 7 movies are the ones to see for Godzilla. Frozen Throg, you don't watch Godzilla because they're great. You watch them because you want to see giant monsters beat each other up. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Justin Timmons, top 5 must-have paints. Oh my goodness. Games Workshop, Nuln Oil. Nice white paint and nice black paint. I really like Liquitex Professional Heavy Body Acrylic, titanium white, in a big old tube like this. I mean, this isn't even a big old tube. This is a 59 milliliter tube, and I can't imagine running out. So that's 3.
I think red, yellow, blue, black, white.
There you go. Cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. Yep. The Animaster, I finally got my wife to pick up a PS5 controller. Diablo 2 Resurrected is what did it. Neat.
I keep getting ads for it. But I'm not buying. I don't deserve it. I've been too naughty lately.
Pete Malisowicz. My wife is Japanese and thinks Gojira is lame. Like the very first Godzilla movie? Or just Godzilla in general? Because it is lame. Except for maybe the first Godzilla movie ever, because it was a very poignant take on like Japanese culture and association with nuclear power post the occupation of Japan. And then the newest Godzilla movie from Japan, which was Shin Godzilla in 2015, which was a masterpiece and was also a social commentary on the bureaucracy of Japanese culture. But all of the ones in between that are kind of just silly monster movies. Mm-hmm. Prime Knight 427, love your painting. You encouraged me to finally buy and paint my glossy purple Thousand Suns. Neat. I feel like purple would work really well for Thousand Suns.
Oh, yeah. Especially if you keep that trim gold. A little purple and gold.
Joaquin Costa, do you ever try the Liquitex Black Ivory paint we talked about a few days back? Nope.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give it a shot though. I do need a good black paint because I go through model acrylic black paints super fast.
Yeah, well, you drink a bunch of it first.
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, black and white goes into every project.
This is true. Moose Knuckles 76. Are you boys thinking of getting Duncan's Too Thin Coats paints?
Not really. I'm sure they're good paints, but I already have too many paints.
Mm-hmm.
I think if I was going to invest in something, it probably wouldn't be something aimed at like hobbyists, or like more aimed at like pro stuff.
Artistes?
Like stuff, yeah, for stuff for artistes.
Mm-hmm. So you think you're better than us? Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm. I've just used so much of what's out there.
Yeah, you think you're so cool with all of your paints and tubes.
Yeah.
But obviously dropper bottles are better.
Also, I need to learn oils. Man, people can do such amazing things with oils. Except me. I can do very average things with oils.
Aiden Twaddell, just got finished watching your recent Orc Biker video. Can't wait to see more Mad Max Orcs.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like, according to the comments, I've got to do the that kit bash idea I had. And let's just say, some of the miniatures have been purchased.
Whoa.
Lee Q. If you count the animated movies, Shin is not the newest. That is true. I don't super count the animated Godzillas. I didn't love them that much.
I only count the animated ones.
I only watched the first one, though. I heard that the 2 and 3 were about the same. And there's something there, but I also felt like it was early on in the development of using 3D animation for anime. And so I feel like they didn't quite nail it. They weren't able to apply the 2D on top of the 3D very effectively, and I felt like the textures weren't that great. If you watch like something like Beastars, that it does a beautiful job of blending the 3D animation with 2D layered on top so that there's always motion in the frame, and it is gorgeous. But I think they were just kind of working through that technology when the Godzilla movies came out. Joaquin Costa. Liquitex Mars Black is the off black. Ivory Black is the darkest they have. Neat. I will pull that up right now. Liquitex Ivory Black. Liquitex. Acrylic. Boop a doop boop boop. Neat. Oh yeah, that'll be coming.
Wombat Man, how many chaplains do you have?
Oh boy, too many. I think over 20. Frozen Throg, like Chimera colors? I don't know if I have any. I'm pretty sure I don't. I do not have Chimera colors.
Mm-hmm.
Jake Clark, I have been hearing good things about Pro Acryl paints. Haven't had an opportunity to try them yet, but most users really seem to like them. Yeah, they're really good, and I like them a lot. They're very watery, which is good. Their dropper bottle situation is very nice. It has kind of a screw top like Elmer's glue has, and it works really, really well because the paint's so thin. So yeah, it's good stuff, and it's very matte. G-Force Member 45. I just hated the story of the animated movies. Yeah, and this is coming from G-Force Member 45.
Yeah.
The definitive Godzilla take.
Very true.
Prime Knight 427. How often do you wash your brushes to remove all of the slightly dry paint left staining them? Well, that shouldn't ever really be the case. If that's happening, you should probably clean out your wash cup water more often. But if they're my really nice brushes, like my Da Vinci Maestros, I clean them after every single use. With my Rosemary & Co. brushes that are also very nice, but not that nice, I wash them occasionally. Probably not as much as I should. Maybe every other week. And then all my other brushes I don't wash.
You wash them in the toilet, though, right?
Yeah, I give them a good flush.
You give them a flush, and that's always good.
Lorenzo Manny. Well, the lore says Templars have a lot of chaplains. Yeah, that's the idea. Lee Quinn, have you tried using any of the really black blacks, such as Muso Black? No. I think I've heard of them, though. I mean, I've heard of Vanta Black, the thing that no one is allowed to use.
Isn't Muso black like the blackest black, or one of the blackest blacks of the blackest blacks?
I thought Vanta Black was the blackest black. I know there's another company that makes like the second darkest black, which is kind of awesome. And it's available to everyone except the artist who's allowed to use Vanta Black. I think they also make Pinkest Pink, which is awesome. And Glowiest Glow. Honestly, Glowiest Glow has me the most interested. Because I love a gimmick. Especially if it's the Glowiest Glow. Because often glow in the dark is kind of lame.
Yeah. Is it the Glowiest Glow without like a UV light though?
I think it's just a regular glow paint. It comes in a powder, I think.
Oh. So you have to charge it up?
Yeah, you have to charge it up.
That's fine. I think that's better than the UV.
Yeah, I agree. Pete Malswitch, what is your best advice for staying active and constant with painting? I go on these tears where I paint for 2 to 3 weeks straight and then don't touch anything for like 6 months. I mean, that's a perfectly fine way to do it. I think what helps me is having a YouTube channel where I have to, and also I have streams where I have to. But yeah, I have a basically scheduled time. I also play a lot of games. So like right now I'm playing Kill Team and Star Wars Legion, and so I'm really pumped to play those games with painted models, and so I'm really like every little moment of free time I'm trying to get those models done.
I also like painting more than most people like anything.
Yes, that is true. Pete Malswitch. Also, the wife thinks that all the new Godzilla movies are dumb. The kids love them, though. Mindless fun for the most part. Well, maybe you should check out Shin Godzilla, or maybe you shouldn't, because it sounds like she just doesn't like them. Supermoto CJ tips. Hey, Jay, keep up the great work. Love the channel. Aw, thank you.
And this is the last stream. The last video came out
we're done.
Today, and that's it. But thank you all.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Yep, extended vacation.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that'll be. Very exciting. Yeah, you're on the beach at Malibu right now.
I'm actually going to take off all of October because I take Halloween very seriously.
Yep. What are you dressing up as this year?
Godzilla.
Like
baby Godzilla.
Ah.
I'm not going as the worst baby Godzilla though, which is Milla. I'm gonna go as the super cute baby Godzilla from Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla, which is like upsettingly adorable.
That's what they say about me. Upsettingly adorable.
There's a deleted scene in Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla for the American cut. Whenever they made American versions of the movies, whatever studio was working with them would just be like, no, not this part, like just arbitrarily. And so baby Godzilla gets captured by Space Godzilla, and there's a part where Godzilla is... and so he's stuck in a crystal fortress, and Godzilla's trying to tear at the crystals, but he's not strong enough and he can't do it. And I guess the American studios are like, no, that looks sad. We can't have that. So just don't have that scene, and then the movie won't make sense. But people won't be sad. Everybody remembers from, Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla. George Gajardo, no Godzuki costume. Ha! I mean, almost, of the Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla. Baby Godzilla. Frozen Throg. The helmet kind of looks like a Necron at the moment. A little bit.
I think it looks like a Dickron.
Yeah. Oh, the Dickrons.
It's got that face. Yeah, that might be one of the best. That might be one of the best conversions ever.
It's pretty good.
Do you think they love it at Games Workshop? They're like, perfect.
Yeah. I would love to be on the fly on the wall at Games Workshop and just see like the silly emails and what they get up to. Because they must be watching the YouTube videos all the time. I mean, like, what the heck? Well, look at this. Look at what they did to this. Oh, this is neat. Watching fan animations.
Yeah, God.
That's why none of them have been taken down yet. Is because the staff just keep watching them.
Yeah, they keep watching them, and then they don't tell anyone. They're like, yeah, I don't know, because they love him so much. Don't call me Shirley. Nick Cron.
Yeah.
I get it, because I'm Nick.
Pimp Knight 427. What's your favorite Chaplain nostalgia-wise? What was my first Chaplain? I think it was the Jump Chaplain, which I really, really like. Here, I don't want to paint, so I'm gonna go get it and show it off. Oof.
Yeah. Look what you made him do. You made him put down his brush and walk all the way over there to get it. How rude. I know. We've been doing some wild things in the behind the scenes. You'll just have to wait for it. Frozen Throg, Samsung Buds I see. Yes, this stream's actually sponsored by Samsung.
Yeah. So this is my Jump Chaplain, and I kit bashed it to have extra long purity seals and a crucified heretic. Or it might actually be a crucified like good guy because the Black Templar are evil. But I just love how this model turned out, and this is one of the first models where I painted and I'm like, I could get pretty darn good at this. Because before this model, really, I had always stayed away from HQs and stuff that you could really put your all into, and I would just pride myself in painting rank and file well.
I like the skeleton's purity seal. It's adorable.
Joaquin Casa, while he gets his nostalgia mini, what mini do you have the most nostalgia with, Nick?
I have this. It's an orc boy. It's one of the first orc boys that I've ever painted. Goldilocks, because it has golden hair, and it looks absolutely horrible. But every time I see it, that will be the only one I don't repaint. But it's every time I see it, I'm like, I tried.
A fun story with this miniature also. Almost as soon as I finished painting it, I put it on the shelf, and then I was shooting a Nerf gun, and the dart bounced and hit this guy and knocked him off and broke him. Almost immediately. Like, I think it was the next day.
Wow.
Joaquin Casa, is the top candle a melt-a-gun barrel? Yeah. It was the best thing I could find to make like a little furnace or I don't know, flamey, putty-outy thing. Nothing 117. Hello, love your videos. I've been binging your content at the moment. TYGG.
Yeah. Cthulhu 73. I guess progress for me would be teabagging the mini after manscaping. I need to get over trying to be as good as you guys right away. You make everything so easy, and it's not.
It is not. Holy moly. Yeah, it takes a long time. It's just repetition, practice.
Yeah. Yes, but you have to remember that Jay's been painting, every day for over a year.
Yeah.
2 years. At this point.
And really, I've been consistently painting for like 7 years, 8 years.
Exactly.
But it takes practice. Although, if you want to know something that can supercharge your abilities, I would say painting a variety of things. Like, I feel like I've gotten much, much better over the last year because I paint just a bunch of random stuff. Different armies, different models, different types of miniatures, 3D prints, using different colors. Like for a bunch of years, I painted basically just Space Marines, and I got pretty good at painting Space Marines in the colors that I picked to paint my Space Marines in. But now I'm pretty confident that I could paint kind of anything with anything and have it look like how I want it to look. Because that's kind of the thing with any art, is you're trying to figure out how to get on canvas or on the sculpture, or you're trying to get what's in your brain in front of you.
All right, I'm gonna give you a challenge. Paint an Imperial Knight with rutabaga.
Like the vegetable?
Yes. You said you could paint anything with anything.
Any model with any like color combination or idea.
Okay, so you can't paint anything with anything.
No, I can't paint nothing with nothing.
Well, there you have it. There you have it, folks.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll just get rid of this rutabaga that I just have lying around then.
Aaron Ferguson, 40th dislike. Woo. Only 40? Come on, people.
There's actually 42.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, but there should be, I don't know, there should be
at least 69.
Yep.
Joaquin Costa, I should steal the idea for more torches on my salamanders. That'd work. The salamanders love burning stuff. Whether it's incense or heretics, they don't mind. A little bit of sage and then somebody's flesh.
Yeah. Delightful. Frozen Throg, grab a bunch of D&D minis. So much variety.
Yeah. And they're pretty cheap, too.
Cheap. Colby Cole, thank you guys for keeping me company while I build my first Gundam model.
Ooh, nice. I'm not much of a Gundam, but I do like those Bandai Star Wars like Gundams. I have a bunch of the Stormtroopers.
And the instructions aren't necessary, right?
You're gonna need the instructions. It's not madness, but yeah, you're gonna need those.
Interesting. Jake Clark, what kind of base would best complement a Black Templar?
Well, I just do deserty sands. Like if you really wanted to pull something off cool, I think like a ruined church would be really neat. But like a 40k church where it's kind of like a little bit mechanical.
Mechanical church.
Maybe a nice, like, tropical, colorful alien world, because their armor is so drab. That could be kind of fun, too.
That could be fun.
Frozen Throg, 11 likes for us rebels.
No thanks.
Frozen Throg, goblin green painted sand. Exactly. That is the only real answer.
Yeah, never mind. Yeah, I think we solved that problem. Ooh. Oh yeah, something I just thought of. On Saturday, it's our call-in stream.
Oh my goodness.
I know, right? It's been quite a week.
They grow up so fast.
I know. I know. They really, really do. I know. I think it's a call-in stream, and then it's not that next week, but the week after is when the challenge ends.
Damn.
I know. It's pretty wild. And I've seen people working on it.
Nothing 117. I'm doing a Thousand Suns army on a Martian red sand at the moment. That sounds pretty cool. Has anyone seen the really cool video where somebody took they took the generic what's the plastic toy Space Marine? What's the company?
McFarlane?
The McFarlane Space Marine, and they turn it into a Thousand Sun. It's pretty dope. They really do a really cool job. And then you see every single step of the process, sculpting everything out of clay. It's really, really cool. I wish I remember the name of the channel. But I mean, if you type up like, you know, toy rubric marine, it'll probably pop up.
Prime Night 427. What's a call-in stream? Well, on the first Saturday of the month, we do a call-in stream where on our Discord, we set up a Discord stage and...
Only for people named Colin.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And you can join that Discord stage, and you can wave at us, and then we can select you, and then it's just you. It's just us and you, and you can just chat with us with your human voice, which is pretty fun.
Yeah, and you can ask us questions about wargaming, or yell at us for whatever we said, or talk about Godzilla or Star Wars or anime or whatever you want to do.
Exactly. And we're a captive audience, which is pretty fun.
Yeah.
Although I think this time, we're going to limit people to 10 minutes. Because
yeah, we didn't get through everyone.
We didn't get through everybody last time, and I felt bad.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that.
Sweet.
And it's a great way to cut people off, which is kind of fun.
We should have some wrap up music.
That would be great. But yes. Frozen Thought, can I use my inhuman voice? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's always pretty wild.
Prime Night 427. Thousand Suns are clearly the fanciest automatons in 40k. Yeah, I mean, they're just sand. They're dust. Which kind of makes you wonder, wouldn't you always go for a foot shot? Because then they'd have holes in their feet for the dust to pour out of? Like a foot shot becomes a headshot.
George Gajardo, Chicken Nuggets has no human voice. This is true. Chicken Nuggets has a nugget voice.
The voice of 1,000 nuggets.
ABS Forge, is there a way to access old live streams without having to scroll through all the Discord notifications, like a playlist or something? Yes. If you look, the third link in the description of the live stream is past live streams. So you can look at that link, that playlist, or you can go to our main challenge channel page, the EonsOfBattle channel, and you can scroll down a little bit and you'll see past live streams. You can look at those. Yep, they're all saved.
Every single one.
Yeah, ever since the first one, where it was just you alone.
Hey guys, Jay here.
Yep, that's what it sounded like.
And I was shooting video off of my phone.
Yeah, for a while.
Yeah.
I don't remember which one we updated. When we switched.
I don't remember either.
I think we were having like a bunch of problems. People were complaining, and we were like, yeah, we're gonna fix it.
Because at first I think we were just amazed that it worked. Like we could even do it. And then there was problems and flickering and pixelation, and it was bad.
Yep. Yeah, very, very odd.
I like to do a nice weathered, dirty cream for my Black Templars, because my Black Templars have been on crusade for so long that their armor is getting a little old and dirty.
Mmm. Dirty cream. Yep. Nothing 117. Where's everybody from?
I'll be right back.
Oh, is that where you're from? That's pretty wild. We're from the middle of the world. I think Jay's blowing his nose. That's what I think is happening right now.
Ooh. He had to blow my nose.
I knew it! Yep.
Don't call me Shirley. Jay, the channel is called Blinded by Daylights. Oh, is that the name of the really cool channel that sounds right, that made the cool toy? Do they just do 40k toys, or do they do other toys and they're trying out some 40k? Blinded by the daylight. Revved up like a deuce in the middle of the night.
Damien B. He said he can paint with anything. He uses the tissue.
There you go. A little snot painting. That's for my Nurgle Marines.
Perfect.
Ashley Lancelot Show. I found 40k action figures that you paint selling at Targets. Yeah, I think they're available kind of anywhere. The action figure toys.
The McFarlane?
Yeah. They're alright. I'm definitely going to paint one up soon. I got to get on that. I teased it in the video a little too long ago.
But think about it. We had so many things happen.
So many things. Oh, yeah. And it'll still be cool.
Exactly. Approximately FPV, new to the hobby. Thanks for the videos.
Yeah, anytime.
Well, I mean, 3 days a week.
Yeah.
Plus a Patreon exclusive episode.
That is
on
true.
Saturdays. Can you even imagine that? Somebody putting up 4 videos a week? They'd have to be crazy people.
They would be.
Jeez.
Yeah, certainly not us. Or wait.
We wouldn't. Wait. Uh-oh. George Gajardo. Suddenly I don't want to know what Jay uses to paint Slanesh Marines.
Craig Jones just finished the Primaris Chaplain on bike and updated my Primaris Chaplain with new chapter shoulder pads for my Emperor Spears army. It was an Ultramarines before. Ah, neat. Adeptus Ridiculous 20-1. Okay. What am I watching? Are you painting Grimaldus? No, these are just regular chaplains. Ah, I just chucked one across the room. Although I can't wait to have the Grimaldus model, because that model is dope.
Deep.
And his little retinue of servitors. Love those miniatures.
Kevin Estebar. I was planning to have a fiscally responsible weekend, but then my tax return that was 4 months overdue just came in. So now I went and got Octeris from a place and had it for $20 less. There you go.
Neat.
My tax return was like 4 months late too, but I didn't buy anything because I'm fiscally responsible.
Mm-hmm. Also, the channel bought your Octarius box.
This is true. I don't have to throw any money in.
Lorenzo Manny. Servitors are also great on the tabletop. Super duper cheap and can raise banners. Sweet. Yeah, I heard that servitors are a surprisingly usable thing, especially particularly Grimaldus' servitors, because they're very cheap. And it's hard for Space Marines to have very cheap anythings.
And the servitor models are really, really good.
The new Grimal's ones are.
No. The ones before. I mean, they had soul.
Yeah, that's true. They had soul. Oh, hand sculpted minis sometimes.
Jake Clark, has Jay made anyone else a basing nut? Because since I've started watching, I sometimes think I put more work and creativity into my bases than I do my minis.
Good. I like a good base. A good base. And a bad base.
I like the base.
I do think that basing is an important thing that is often overlooked. Often I'll see like gorgeous minis, like a million times better than I could ever paint, and then the base is like whatever. Some sand and a tuft.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, it's a different muscle.
It is a different muscle. Joaquin Costa, do they sell just servitors? I only see them tied to tech marines.
They definitely used to sell. You could, I think you could buy 2 packs of servitors. Usually, I think it was like a close combat servitor and a bolter servitor, or a close combat servitor and a plasma servitor. But if they don't still sell that, I'd be a little surprised. Servitors have been classic for so long. I mean, they didn't look good, but
Rude. They look amazing.
Although the servitors that come with the tech marine are kind of look better, so that's probably the way to get them. And you get 4 in the tech marine, which is also a pretty good model.
Link Q11, hi. Just left the dislike. Good, as everyone should.
We gotta get to 69.
Well, we're at 59. So we need 10 more. We can get 10 more dislikes in 2 minutes.
Yeah, oh my gosh. All right, everybody. New game. Drop whatever you're doing and dislike the stream. If you left a like, come back and leave a dislike. We gotta get to 69 dislikes before the stream ends, or I die.
Oh no. And not 1 extra.
We're
at 69.
Yes! Nice.
Oh no, now we're at 71.
Oh no! That's awesome.
That was pretty funny. That was pretty immediate.
Yeah.
And now it's going down. Oh no, now it's going up. That's hilarious. Champ Style, speaking of bases, what is a good contrast for a shiny purple? I'd rather hear it from a master than continue my fruitless search on Google.
I don't know. I'm not a very good color picker. I don't know that much about color theory or art. You may want to watch Dana Howell. I know she's like a professional artist and a designer. But yeah, I'd say maybe orange or gray would look nice next to shiny purple.
We're working back up to... it dropped all the way down to 65. Now it's at 68.
I love that people are not working together. Because as soon as they see it go down, they're like, oh, I'm going to be the one that makes a 69.
Speaking of 69, it is 10 o'clock. We hit perfect. 69. And, yep. So make sure you go watch the video today if you haven't already, which I know that you have. We also had a video out on Monday. And we actually have 2 more videos out this week. We have a normal video on Friday, and we have a Patreon exclusive episode on Saturday. So you got to join the Patreon for that. But we'll be back with another live stream at 9 p.m. Central tomorrow.
Yeah.
So join us.
All right, everybody. Good night.